Well, good morning, everybody, and it is October 2nd, and we were just pulling out of the farm here, and we got a lot to get done. If you guys seen this stream on here from a couple days ago, we got the rest of the cornfield harvested, and then we also got some tillage done. We laid some lime and fertilizer on our grass field and all that good stuff. But yeah, we right now it's only me on the server right now. I don't know where Nate's at, and Connor has all his stuff done. I'm pretty sure he said he wouldn't be on. But we got to get our wheat seeded, and then also we got to get a couple of other things done. We got to get wheat seeded. I started cutting some grass up here at Connor's place. He went ahead and let me cut it because he's not doing anything with the grass. Went ahead and done that off camera. Let me just show you what we got going on here at Connor's real quick. And if you guys do like this type of content, please be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell so you guys don't miss a single video that I upload in the future. And also, I just want to give a huge shout out to G-Portal. Thank you for hosting today's video. So, we got to get this done. We got to get all this built up. I went ahead and raked it all up last night and windrowed it and everything like that. So it's all good to go. It's been out here drying for a while, and we just got to go ahead and get it done. We got to get them bales. We got to get all that baled up and then loaded up and taken to the farm and put in the bale shed. But yeah, I'm going to get up here to the dealership. I'm going to get our seed. I went ahead and purchased our seed and everything like that. I'm going to take it back to the farm, load up the seeder, sitting on the other side over by the cattle pen hooked up to the John Deere. I'm going to load that up off camera, and then we're just going to jump us straight into a time lapse from there to the field to be able to get the wheat seeding done in that field and everything like that. And we're about done with it, and then I will pick up with you guys when we get done with that. And also, if you're wondering why I have $100,000 compared to the stream, it's because, well, Nate's going to do hogs, and I have all that corn. I have nothing to use it for. So he bought it off of me, and he gave me the money for it. We just got to get that taken over to his place for him to be able to use that to feed his hogs. If push comes to shove, I'll do some other crops where he can have that as well. But he pretty much got everything else that he needs to get done. Well, he's got all the other crops that he needs for his hogs. And then also sometime during this episode, we are going to try to buy our cattle, because, well, we got the stuff to go and get them set up and everything like that. So I'm going to get in here to the dealership, see if they have a forklift I can use to load this stuff up, and then I'm going to get the seeder loaded up, and I'll see you guys after the time lapse, which is what you guys are about to see next. So stick with me, and I'll see you guys here in a bit. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. We are on the last and official headland of this field, and then after that, all of our seeding is done for this fall or closer to winter. This field's turning out great. Somebody didn't harvest their corn. It must be one of the other farmers around here that I don't know. It looks like they're going to wait a little bit longer to get their corn harvested. But yeah, you guys, like, everything is rocking and rolling, and there is a truck. It's a self-propelled feed mixer that I'm kind of wanting to get, but it runs me 30 grand. So we're gonna have to see how much, you know, like money that we have and everything like that. We might have to just do some like custom harvesting for a little while. Well, for right now to get a little bit extra income, but I don't really want to just keep going back to the agriculture type of things, even though I'm going to have to for the series here and there, you know, just to be able to get a little extra money. But yeah, we're going to just finish this headland up, and we got a few spots that we gotta get back here real quick. So let's go and just drop the cedar down right about here. Get all this. Oh, drop the cedar down. Get that all good to go. There we go, looking spick and span and perfect. Go and line our GPS back up here, but this cedar's doing pretty good. I mean, we've used a lot of seed, but I did lime this field and fertilize it off camera, so everything is good to go there. Let's just go ahead and back it back up again, because every little spot counts, man. Like, this wheat is going to hopefully be some of the best yielding wheat that we possibly have, and I guess we'll find out when you know, we go to harvest it, and we'll see how fast we fill up. And then I just got a little spot there, which I'm not too worried about that little spot or that little spot. That's fine. But there is a big, as you guys seen in the time lapse, there's a like a dip up in the front of the field. I'm gonna have to go back and get that after we get this headland finished and everything like that. And then we'll go grab the baler. Well, we'll take the cedar back to the farm. We'll go grab the baler. We'll go over to Connor's place, and we'll go and start baling all that up. I'll probably grab the International and bring it back down to the farm with the Farm King rake on it, and get that good to go. I mean, like I said, there's a few spots that we'll have to hit, but not too many. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not too worried about the small spots. But, you know, stuff like this I am going to get, because it is right here. We're already right here, might as well get it. Grab this little piece right here. Alright, that's good to go. And then we'll run over here to this big piece. As you can see, like the divot in the ground right there, just the way the ground's set right here and everything like that, the cedar didn't flex with the ground. So we're gonna just have to do it this way. And the last little bit right here, and we are officially done with seeding for the year. That field didn't take too long, but it was a pretty long time, and we still actually got to get tillage done too, you guys. I mean, we got to get our wheat field tilled up, get our other corn field tilled up. So actually, what we're going to do is we're going to, oh, how can I do this? Because I don't have a, what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't have an auger to be able to store that corn for Nate. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably just go ahead and go over to the field and take the semi over there. I'm pretty sure he placed his hog pasture down on, well, his hog pen down already. So we can take that, some of that corn over there, put it in his hog pen, and then whatever's left, I'll figure out what he wants to do with it later, but we'll wait on that. I do need to get this cedar back to the farm here, and hopefully we can make it through here. I doubt we will be able to, because it was a pain for me to get it out of here. And I think I know what's stopping me. It's the lights that I placed and the milk thing, so I might have to sell the milk thing and put it kind of back there in the little area back there where the fences come together. Oh, barely. We hit a couple things, but let's try not to break the cedar and hit our cattle pasture here. Let's go and just drive this around, and we'll just leave this parked up right now and leave the cedar hooked up to it. And then I'm going to walk down to Connor's place and get the International, bring that back down here, bring the tedder / windrower back down here, and then we'll go down there and we'll get some baling done. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I get all that done and get the bale started. Alright, so I went ahead and started. I've made 2 bales already, and this is actually our 3rd bale, and this thing's filling up pretty fast. But the only downfall is with this baler is these swaths are so, these windrows are so wide that sometimes you're missing stuff. So I think eventually over time, when we start getting a good money rolling in, we're going to actually upgrade the baler, and like we'll probably keep the tractor, but we're going to find a better baler that is a little bit bigger, that can pick up the, that I won't have to worry about not being able to get all the stuff that we need to get inside the baler, because it just seems like the windrows are wider than what the pickup is on this baler. The baler does the job. I can't really complain. I mean, it's a good baler. They've used it for a while. I mean, well, they've used it only a couple of times, and I've used it, and the baler is definitely working out. I just would like to be able to get bigger bales, like maybe 180 centimeter bales instead of 150, because then I can hold a little bit more hay inside them bales and wouldn't have to worry about knowing if I'm going to have enough feed for the cattle. But as you can see, from when I first started baling and going around, the baler is just not picking everything up, and I think it's because either A, I'm not over too far, I'm not like centered in the middle, or it could just be the pickup on the baler. But other than that, you guys, the baler's doing a fantastic job. It's doing what I needed to do. It's getting bales made. It's making really good bales, and I think so far we've already gotten 5 or 6 bales off this. Yeah, so this will be our 5th bale. We won't get too many off of it, because this grass isn't fertilized. It was just part of Connor's farm. He told me the other day that he'd be okay with me baling it up, because it's either that or he's going to just turn it into a field. So I figured before he'd done that, I'd come down here, give it a one good cut, and just go from there. And he can do whatever he wants to it after this. I didn't go all the way up to the property line up there just because, well, I don't need all that. But yeah, you guys, everything's rocking and rolling. It's going smooth and good on the farm. So I'll see you guys when we go pick up the feed truck. Alright, so I know I forgot to bring you guys back in, but oh, just hit the fence. But we got everything bailed up down there, and I believe we got everything back here. Now we just got to get the bale trailer loaded up and everything like that, and bring the bales back here, put them in there. And you guys, as I was driving, oh, and then I also took the grain out of the grain cart, and I took it down to Nate's pig pen. It was down there, and I got a hold of him, told him that I put, the whole grain cart in there and everything, that he was ready to go for whenever he wanted to start his pigs and everything like that. So I mean, as I was driving down there, I drove by the dealership and found the truck, the automatic feed mixer, the self-propelled feed mixer that I want to get, and they're only asking 26.5 for it. And it has, from what I heard, it has 20 and a half operating hours on it and everything like that. So I think we're going to go pick it up. They also have a cattle trailer up there for a semi that's for sale, and we're going to go and go grab that. But now I got to go find the International, get hooked up to that trailer right there, well, that the bale trailer, and then go pick up them bales and bring them back here. And then when I get back here, we'll go, after I unload those, I'll bring you guys back in. We'll drive the pickup up to the dealership. We'll take a look at that livestock trailer, the semi, and that feed, and that self-propelled feed mixer. See if we can't cut a deal, and then we're going to bring all that back here to the farm. We're going to take the livestock trailer down to the livestock yard, and we are going to buy us some 6-month-old cattle. We're going to do a mixture between dairy cattle and Angus cattle. So let me get this stuff done, and I will see you guys when we go get the cattle. Well, when we go up to the dealership, we look at that, and then when we go down there to the livestock yard to get some cattle. So just stick around, and I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Alrighty, so we're just pulling up to the dealership here, and I'd already called up here in advance, and they told me that it was over here to the left. And there's the feed mixer truck right there that we're going to get, and also possibly we're going to pick up that big cattle trailer right there. Just jump out and take a look at these things. And the Wilson, and they said it holds about 12 cows, so I mean that would do just fine for us. And this thing right here is nice, man. Take a look at it. 4900, they said it's got 20 and a half hours on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, and they said they want 26.5 for that, and they want 60,000 for the trailer because it has been used. I just cleaned it up and everything. So it does got some wear and tear on it. So we're going to get that pick that up for 60 grand, pick that up for 26.5. So let me go up here, give them the money, and then we'll come back and get the pickup. We'll drive the pickup back down there, and then we'll have the wife bring us back down here to where we can pick up the feed truck. And then when we get the feed truck back to the farm, we'll grab the Peterbilt, come over here, pick up the semi-trailer, and then take the semi-trailer straight to the livestock yard, and we'll buy us some cows. So yeah, let me just go in here, get them payment, get all that into my name, and then I'll see you guys once we get the trailer to go get the cattle. Alright, so we got the feed mixer back down to the farm, and we got the Wilson trailer hooked up to the Peterbilt, and we're going to go down to the livestock yard. I was able to get some TMR made up, about almost a full load of TMR made up for the cows, and we're going to see, and I end up getting the trailer and the TMR self-propelled mixer for a really good deal since I was buying both of them. They gave both of them to me for $66,000. So we got a $20,000 discount, which is amazing. It'll leave us a little bit more money to work with during the winter. Oh, you guys, look at that buck out there in the field. Oh my goodness. He's beautiful. But unfortunately, we can't do any deer hunting right now because we got work to do. Yeah, we got to get this stuff done before winter hits. Like I said, I still got to get cultivation done on 2 fields, the wheat field and the corn field. And I got to get them lined, and I got to figure out if I can see if the co-op down here has not just like NH3 or whatever, and then if they have, on top of that, if they have an anhydrous rig that I can use to be able to put anhydrous down on the fields. Now we got to find out where we load these bad boys up at. I don't know if it's right here. It may actually be... Where do we load these guys up at? Let me just jump out here and find out, because I know this is the livestock market. Do we load them up right here, or go in here maybe? Let me just take a look around real quick, and I'll see where we buy them at. Alright, so I talked to the people there in the building, and they said I pull up and by like one of these doors or whatever over here to the left of the, well, yeah, to the left of the truck, and I should be able to load them from here. I guess we'll find out. I've never used this place down here yet to buy cattle, so yeah, we're gonna buy 6 of them, of the 6-month-old Holsteins, and then we're going to buy 6 of the Angus. Okay, so 3,450, so roughly 6, 7, 8, 9, so roughly 10 grand on that. And plus whatever we bought from the dealership, so 76 grand on stuff for the farm. So cattle and a new TMR mixer and a new trailer. So I mean, we got everything going for us that we need to get going, but let's get down to the farm and get these guys unloaded and get them fed, and then we'll probably call it there. We might start cultivating another field at the end of this video, but we'll finish it in the next video. So yeah, we'll just pull up here to the farm real quick, and we'll probably just park both of the trailers over here. That trailer is actually still full of corn for Nate, because he's, like I said, he bought all the corn from me, so we got to take that to him and see if we can't make it through here without getting stuck on anything. It looks like that's not going to play out how I wanted it to, so we'll probably have to turn a little bit more wider without hitting anything. May have to make this a little bit wider right here. There we go, we got it through. And there's the TMR, there's the self-propelled TMR mixer right there. Like I said, it's full of TMR. We still got another hay bale out right there. And then let's back this baby up and get all these cattle unloaded. And once I get this done, we'll unload these guys here. Alright, so there we go. Now we got cattle for the first time on the farm. They are 6 months old. We went ahead and bought them, at 6 months old. Where we're not. And then over time, when they start reproducing and all that stuff, then we'll have calves and everything like that. So let's go and start up the feed mixer. We got 25,959 liters of feed in here. And then what we'll do is we'll pull right up here. Get them some good old TMR, some total mixed ration, where they can feed and get all the food they need. Plus they have pasture out there that they can eat on and everything like that. But let's go ahead and get in here, check on their food. So they're sitting at about 12,743 liters right now, so they'll have plenty of food for a while. And then also we have all them hay bales that I still got to get picked up down there at Connor's. I'll do that off of camera and everything like that. But with that being said, everybody, I'm going to get these cattle fed, and then I'm going to go and take the case IH hooked up to the cultivator, and I'm going to go start cultivating the wheat field over there, and then come back after I get that done, get them hay bales picked up, get them put in storage, and then clean up the farmyard and go inside, eat some dinner, wait to see what everybody else is doing, and then we'll start it all over again tomorrow. This is Cole Farms. If you guys are enjoying the content, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next one.